guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the ain't sleeping till noon, gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. You on the porch crying, girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from South Florida. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Act like I ain't had no big ass feet.
On 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long.
Let's go now. Pass to the left. 19, Charger, 19.
Here's Willis. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, LA.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Johnny Newton. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing, Willis, flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 26. 7.
Chargers, first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, a give to ETN. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Yaya Diaby. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
Throwing Willis. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt.
All right, what are you eating, baby? Chips?
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
Look at your face. Skylar, come in.
Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To fake the give, and now it's Milton. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready, ready. Hey, hey, liking. Alert, alert. Ready, ready.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He's to the 45. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. It's a big play there for Miami. 35 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
They run with Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That one complete to Pierce. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Dolphins first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. To the left side, into the hands of Collins.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays feet down in time. It's a first down.
Ready up.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Mustang 19.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Milton. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is good, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Get up. Ready.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Chargers.
Okay, great.
A gain of 15. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll go back to Etienne on first down. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, L.A. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
2. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Roll, roll, roll. Ready.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Walker. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That is Quentin Lake there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Getting out of the gun is Milton. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. Now he'll work his way out right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
The Dolphins first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the
On the ground, it's Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, here's Milton. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's good.
They get 20 on the connection. First down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's Milton. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
18, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
On second down, here's Milton. To the goal line and in. Milton. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jim Ray DK now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready. Warriors set, Buffalo, 7, Cougar 19.
Now Willis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60, Viking 18. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. He'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense,
that's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. To the right, that's Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Moving outside the pocket. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
60 Bobcat, 65, 79 Broncos.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Willis. Right side and brought in by Williams. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
60 vices, 60 vices, cap 60, cap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20s. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
19 stop, Cowboy, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Willis now to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
Throwing, Willis. That is caught, and they'll stop them just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Come on, set, 65, Bronco, Mustang 19.
Willis to throw. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Chargers. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this 1st half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay,
from the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Coogan.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing is Milton. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Right side, and is brought in by Felton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 1
70
at the 22-yard line.
18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. 70.
Milton to the air on second down. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Miami. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Tim DK. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. And he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Room to run at 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Willis sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Willis now to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Throwing now on third and long. Again, working deep downfield. That is hard. And he will score. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Chargers will even the score. It's now 21-all. back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Ready? 19 Charger, not go check, go check. Ready?
Straight ahead is Walker. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
And 2.
Let's go next. Street. 68, 65 catch, 65. Ready?
From the gun, here's Milton. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. This one caught by Felton. He's into space past the 25. And he will go all the way. Felton, touchdown Dolphins. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's DK. Whoa, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Warriors 70. Here we go. 18 Rodler. 8, 6. Ready?
ETN now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 29.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Arnold and McGahee in there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Dolphins' 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Go.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds for the 1st down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Willis. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Get it. Viking 18.
Now Willis. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. He's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
19, Tiger, 19, Cowboy 80. Bronco 80.
Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on?
Ready up.
The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. To throw, here's Willis. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
No, no. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing, Milton. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Ready. 80. 19 Lions. Go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Here's 1st and 10.
Gain of 18. That's good for Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Milton. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Etienne. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a...
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Yaya Diaby in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's Willis. That's swung out to ETN. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. ETN. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Throwing, Willis. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he will score again. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, L.A. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? A safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stack. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Trap 60, trap 60.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a 4th down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 18, Mustang 19. Ready.
Willis. Open is Troutman downfield. He's got it. Look at him go. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one.
Ready.
Now, first and goal.
Come on. Ready.
They'll run it here with ETN. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chargers will go up by 7.
Chargers 31, Dolphins 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Hot. Buffalo 18. Riggs. 19 Lions. Ready.
To the air. It's Milton. That's complete to Royals. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
On the return, here's DK. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Let's go. Viking 8. Panther 11.
Willis now to throw. That ball intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, go.
Now Walker. Finding room to the 20. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The PAT up and good. And the Dolphins will go up by 7.
42. Chargers 35.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's DK. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles.
To throw is Willis. You'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
60. 18. Pioneer. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing Willis. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
And of all the sacks they have had in this game, Mike, that's the biggest one yet. That is a big-time play. You know what they say? Sacks end games, and that might have been it right there.
Here comes second down.
Here we go. Top 50. Top to 50. Top to 6. 18. Rodwell. 18.
Willis to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Flush to his right. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are right back in this one.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Go. Cowboy 80.
They'll run here with Walker. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in the